Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is Zero, and we are back again with some more World of Warcraft. And today we're looking at the top 10 mounts you should farm out before the end of Season 1 in the World of Warcraft, The War Within. So, let's hop right into it and check out the top 10 mounts that you should be farming out before this season's end. Alright, number 10, the Dauntless Imperial Lynx. Now, this mount can be found down in Hollowfall over by where all the lights are. You just slowly turn in the little lights, get your bags, open the bags. It's got a 1 in 100 chance. Might take you a little while to get, but pretty much an easy farm. You can do it on multiple tunes. Just earn every bag you can from them. I put a little map down in the corner to show you where to look at. There's also another one that's red that comes from Renown, but this one you can actually farm out easier. Moving on to number 9, we have the Cold Flame Tempest. Now, this one is an anniversary mount that you have to get all of the achievements done for connected to the 20th anniversary in order to get it. Now, this one will go away, I do believe, with anniversaries end. It probably won't return until later anniversaries. So make sure you get in there and check it out and get it taken care of ASAP. I do believe our anniversary is going to be ending very, very soon, guys. So make sure to get in there and check that out and get your Cold Flame Tempest. Moving on to number 8, we have the Machine Defense Unit 111. This one comes from Awakening the Machines over in the Ringing Depths. If you go down there and you just do this daily with each of your tunes, all of your ults, they can complete it, complete all 20 waves. One of the 4 chests you open will have the mount, or will have a chance to have the mount in it, along with some transmogs, crests, and a bunch of other stuff. But this one is an easy one to farm out. You can also get the all-black version one from farming out Stone Vault. So, let's move on to number 7. Number 7 is Badar Spawn, which was definitely a heavy farm beginning of the expansion. Now, this one is going to come up in different places throughout Hollowfall, but as you get your renown up, you can also get this item called Beladar's Judgment, which will allow you to, or Beladar's Attunement, which will allow you to see where on the mini-map Beladar is spawning to give you a chance to go kill it and get the mount. This is a rare spawn. This happens once every 3 hours when the crystal changes colors in Hollowfall. Moving on to number 6, we have Seize Bark, which this one comes from the Vial of Blood down in Ashkahet. And down there, it's another rare spawn. The drop chance on this seems to be extremely high, but the problem with this mount is you're going to need 1,500 Nerubian Chitin. You're going to need 1,000 Nerubian something else, and then 500 Nerubian Blood in order to craft this mount. So it's a very, very long farm, so you might as well get started on it now. Moving on to number 5 is one that is newer from the Siren Isles, and that is the Prismatic Snapdragon mount. Now, this mount is actually super cool because you can do different things across the island to acquire these different Snapdragon treats. And these treats will actually change the color of your dragon. There's like the Crimson, there's the Inky, there's the Muddy, there's the Storm Tempest, there's the Kashakola, there's the Royal, there's just so many. And once you find it for the first time, you unlock it to be purchased. So make sure to get out there and get this mount taken care of. It takes 10 days to get. Moving on to number 4, we have Theory Eyes of the Siren. Now, this one is by doing the 5 different stones down in the Forbidden Vaults on the Siren Isles. Each one is connected to a bunch of different things you have to do, but by going to each of these stones with the required runestone, you resurrect this mount and make it yours. This has a variety of things like from treasure chests to killing ads to rare spawns dropping to even fishing. So this one might take you a little bit, and you might as well get it knocked out now before season's end. Alright, we're moving on to number 3, which number 3 is the Shurikai Skyrazer. Now, this one here only drops off of Queen and Surrect, but can drop off of any difficulty. So if you've got a lot of tunes that are able to do LFR, get in there and just LFR, LFR, LFR that Queen every single week. It is only a 1% drop chance, but the fact that you can get it from LFR is great, and before we move on to our next raid sets, you might as well get going and cracking on this now. Not to toot my own horn, but it only took me 5 attempts in LFR. So, moving on to number 2, we have ourselves Incog Nitro, the Indecipherable Fill Cycle. Now, this one, we got to give huge props to the WoW Seeker fighting community, who I personally was involved with, also trying to figure this out, doing all the steps to complete all the orbs to get this bad boy unlocked. Now, we are currently waiting to figure out what Orb 10, 11, and 12 mean, and why are they purple. So, many more secrets to be tied in with this bike, I'm sure, but this is a long grind. You need to get in and get it done now, because there are other people that can help you with it before the momentum leaves. Number one is actually a split one, to be honest, and we're going with, first of all, the Delver's Dirigible Schematic Void. Now, to give you a little information on this one comes from a specific achievement called Let Me Solo Him, which will go away at Season's End for Delves. You must go and defeat Zekvir on the double ? difficulty. Now, you might be like, okay, cool, me and my friends will go do this. No, you have to. No one else. By yourself. Solo him. He is very difficult. Pretty much, if you screw up in the run whatsoever, you will fail. Certain classes have better chances at doing it, and there's just a lot of different ways you can go about getting this mount skin. It is a full transformation for the Delver's Dirigible, but like I said, it goes away at the season's end. Along with notable mention, Glory of the Delver, which has the ivory war mount, whose name is escaping me. But yes, you got to get on this and get hitting it fast and hard. The other one that is coming in for the number one spot, I'm sure you could guess, is the Diamond Mech Suit from KSM this season. Now, with KSM, all you have to do is complete roughly every single one of the Mythic Dungeon Keystones at a difficulty 6 or 7 across the board, plus 1 and plus 2ing them roughly. You need a total Mythic rating of 2,000 to get this. 1,500 gets you the title, and also if you decide to go further and get to 2,500, you unlock a unique appearance for the tier helmet and shoulders, I do believe, for this season's raids. So, if you want to push yourself a little extra hard on those keys, definitely get out there and do it, because this mount will go away at the end of the current season and will no longer be available. So you really want to get out there, and like some of these, they're going to be gone, and when they're gone forever. So you really need to get on top of it. So these have been my personal top 10 picks for what mounts I think you should get out there and farm out before the end of Season 1 of The War Within. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been Zero the Wannabe, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every little click helps. You know, I'm the Omega Level Nerd and the Omega Level Dad, and it's just a little tiny clicky for you, but honestly, it's monstrous for me. Make sure to check back if you want to see more Magic the Gathering, World of Warcraft, Yu-Gi-Oh!, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like I said, I nerd everything under the sun. So, if you got anything that you would like me to nerd out on, let me know down in the comments. And a little World of Warcraft question for you to answer down in the comments today. The Mythical Blade, the Secret Transmog Teshalek drops off of what boss? Make sure to answer down in the comments below. This has been Zero. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later.